Hey everyone, today I'm going to tell you about an incident that happened very recently, just a few days ago, that brought America to the streets. January 7th, 2026, an event on the streets of Minneapolis changed not just one person's life, but the entire nation's agenda. The story of 37-year-old Renee Nicole Good, and her last words, "I'm not mad at you." This video covers a very sensitive topic, so please watch until the end. Because this story didn't happen in the depths of the internet, it happened in real life. And it might be one of the most striking activism stories we've ever seen. Let's begin. Renee Nicole Good, a 37-year-old living in Minneapolis, wasn't just an ordinary American. No, she was an activist. But what kind of activist? Ice Watch. Have you heard this name? Probably not, because these groups don't get much coverage in mainstream media. ICE, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, the federal agency responsible for immigration operations in America, and ICE watch groups. These are civilian activist communities that monitor, record, and document ICE operations. Imagine federal agents coming to a neighborhood, and these people are there, cameras rolling, taking notes, organizing legal support. Renee was a member of just such a group. And on the morning of January 7th, 2026, she was monitoring an ICE operation. But that morning, everything went differently. In the early morning hours on the streets of Minneapolis, an ICE operation begins. Federal agents move in to detain immigrant individuals, and Renee Nicole Good is there, along with other activists. Cameras are on, phones are recording, everyone is watching the operation. This has become normalized in America. Activists and federal agents, in a kind of dance, tense but controlled. Until that moment, the details haven't fully emerged yet, but here's what's known. A confrontation occurred. Body camera footage was released, and in that footage, there's a tragic scene. Renee Nicole Good, just before being shot, says this to an ICE agent. "I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you." A few seconds later, gunshots, and Renee falls to the ground. A 37-year-old woman, shot and killed by a federal agent on the streets of Minneapolis. What happened after January 7th? Chaos. Minneapolis was shaken by protests. Thousands of people took to the streets. Renee Nicole Good's name trended on social media. #Renee Nicole Good, #ICE Watch, #Justice for Renee. The Minnesota governor deployed the National Guard. The federal government sent 100 additional agents to the region. The FBI took over the investigation. But here's where it gets interesting. Minnesota officials complained that the FBI blocked their access to evidence. Body camera footage, witness statements, crime scene reports, all under the control of the federal agency. This situation further inflamed an already tense atmosphere. People are asking, why can't local authorities investigate? What's being hidden? And all of this is happening during a time when America is already divided. Early 2026, one of the most debated periods regarding immigration policy. Trump was re-elected president, immigration enforcement is being tightened, and society is split in two. Renee Nicole Good's death was like pouring gasoline on this fire. Now let's look at those last words again. "I'm not mad at you." A woman, to a federal agent, in what might be the final moments of her life, says this. Why? These words perhaps show activism in its purest form. Not anger, but empathy. Not hostility, but humanity. Renee, even in that moment, wasn't blaming the person in front of her. The system, maybe, but not that moment, not that person. These words went viral on social media. People cried, shared, got tattoos. Posters with "I'm not mad at you" were carried at protests. Because these words aren't just a woman's last words. They became like a manifesto for a movement, a symbol of peaceful resistance, non-violent activism, a struggle that preserves human dignity. And perhaps the most painful part, these words didn't save her. As I'm preparing this video, this incident happened just 3 to 4 days ago. So this story is still developing. The investigation continues, protests continue, debates continue. Renee Nicole Good's family is demanding justice. Activist groups are demanding reform. Some politicians want ICE's powers limited. Others are defending the agent's right to self-defense. And all of us are listening to the echoes of a woman's last words. "I'm not mad at you. This story might, years from now, be featured in documentaries about America's 2020s. Maybe it will be taught in university activism courses. Or maybe it will be forgotten, like hundreds of other stories. But right now, Renee Nicole Good's name echoes through the streets of Minneapolis, and her words are trying to tell us something. This is the story of January 7th, 2026. The story of an activist, a woman, a human being. Thank you for watching this video, everyone. It's not easy to address current and sensitive topics like this, but I think it's important to talk about them, understand them, and think about them. You can share your thoughts in the comments, but please be respectful. This is a real person, a real family, real pain. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video. Take care of yourselves.